What is going on, guys? You already know what it is. Samsung Galaxy Unpacked Day. They released a ton of devices. They had their 3 tablets, the S8, the S8 Plus, and the S8 Ultra. And they also released 3 new phones, the Galaxy S22, S22 Plus, as well as the big boy, the S22 Ultra, aka the Note. So today I just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick look. I know you guys have seen a few videos on it today, but I wanted to give you a little hands-on, just go over the main specs of these devices. I'll be doing a video later on comparing the S22 to the base model S21, and I'll be comparing the S22 Ultra to the S21 Ultra as well. So we'll take a quick look at them. We're going to start with the S22. It is running Android 12, 6.1-inch AMOLED display, resolution of 1080 by 2340. The refresh rate this year is an adaptive refresh rate, which means if the screen is standing still just like it is now, it is going to ramp down to 1 Hz to save battery. And then as you're scrolling through social media, whatever it may be, it's going to ramp all the way up to 120 Hz for a smooth scrolling experience. The battery on this one, 3700 milliamp hours. Processor, Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 CPU. The RAM on this one is going to be 8 gigabytes. And the storage configurations are 128 and 256. Your rear cameras, 50 megapixel wide, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 10 megapixel telephoto. Your front selfie camera is going to be 10 megapixels as well. The front video can record 4K up to 60 frames a second, and the rear video can record up to 8K 24 frames or 4K 60 frames. IP68 dust and water resistance. This one is going to set you back $799. And then we have the S22 Ultra, which is going to be running Android 12 as well. 6.8-inch AMOLED display, 1440 by 3088. The refresh rate is also going to be adaptive from 1 Hz all the way up to 120. Battery capacity, 5000 milliamp hours. The processor is going to be the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 CPU. The RAM is going to be 8 gigabytes or 12 gigabytes, depending on the storage configuration, and that comes in 128, 256, 512, and yes, 1 terabyte option. The rear cameras, 108 megapixels, 12 megapixel ultra wide. That 108 is the wide angle lens, by the way. The 10 megapixel telephoto lens. Your front camera is going to be 40 megapixels versus the 10. The front video can run at 4K 60 frames, and the rear video can run at 8K 24 or 4K 60. IP68 water and dust resistance. This one is going to set you back $1,200. So if you want the Ultra, you're going to have to pony up, spend that bread. It's going to be worth it. So let's take a look at the 22. I did get it in the Phantom White color, and as you can see, that camera array right there is going to be very reminiscent of the S21 series, except it does not connect to the frame here, so it's just a solo camera bump there. And then you are going to get a flat display, and the first thing that you notice is that the frames of this phone are flat. The build quality is great. I personally like this type of form factor. It reminds me a lot of like the iPhone 13 Pro. So that flat display is going to be in contrast to the S22 Ultra that has the curved waterfall display. And I mean, it's up to you if you guys like a smaller device, if you like the flat screen, or if you like the larger device with that waterfall display and a few other features that this one is missing out on. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are going to go with the 22 or you're going to go with the Plus or the Ultra version. We'll put this one aside and take a look at the one that everybody wants to see today, and that is the big boy, the S22 Ultra. So this one is going to get you that 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED display. It does have that waterfall, so you're going to get like a 2D, 2.5D screen as opposed to the flat screen on the S22 base model series. And then on the back here, you're going to notice that the camera array is quite different. They're kind of lined up like the S21 Ultra, but it does not have that big black camera hump there. It has individual lenses. I don't know how I feel about it. Kind of reminds me of that LG phone, the LG Velvet, where they have that teardrop kind of camera layout. I believe Flossie Carter said that as well. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know how I feel about it. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you guys like the S21 Ultra camera bump or the S22 Ultra camera bump? So on the sides here, you're going to get that curve. On the top, you're going to get that flat rail. And then on the bottom, also flat, very reminiscent of the Notes. And yes, you see it, we are getting the S Pen back. And I am here for it all. So the S Pen, if you guys don't know, you can create notes, you can screen write, AR doodle, you can kind of write and turn it into text. I like to create notes like that, turn it into text and kind of save it for myself for later. I use it as an extension for my finger, and it's just it's a good experience. I like it. I'm a Note fan. When it comes to Samsung, even though I do primarily use iPhone, when it comes to the Samsungs, I am a Note fan, and I am here for the pen coming back. The Note line is not dead. I am going to let you guys see this S Pen here. A little bit different than previous years. It's not a shiny material. It's more of like a silicone matte material. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, all of the colors of the 22 Ultra come with a black pen regardless, but the top cap here is gonna be color coordinated to the color of your phone. So I'm here for it, man. The Note line is not dead. It is back, it is alive and well, and I am excited for it. I am excited to see this battery with the dynamic refresh rate, 5,000 milliamps. I know we crowned the 13 Pro Max the battery king, but now this guy's in town. We got the big boy, so I'm excited to see what the battery life on this one is like, as well as the other S22 series. Like I said, I'll be making a future video comparing the 22s to the 21s, as well as a follow-up. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the bell, so you guys get notified when I drop the rest of these videos on the S22, as well as the S22 Ultra. Until then, thanks for watching.